friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Faith. Thank you so much for being here and for practicing with me today. It was requested for me to teach a class breaking down Skandasana, also known as the side lunge pose. So this pose requires a lot of hip mobility and ankle mobility. So we are going to be doing a lot of lengthening for the inner thighs, opening up the hips and the ankle joints. In particular, this class is going to be great for helping you find that transition from a standing position down into Skandasana. So if you notice that you struggle with your balance, maybe you fall backwards, this is going to be the perfect class for you. This is still going to be an intermediate level class. We are going to be moving a little bit quicker at times. I will be taking more time during Skandasana to break down the pose for you and help you make those micro adjustments so that it's a little bit easier for you. You won't need any props for this practice, but of course, if you like to have a couple of yoga blocks nearby, that is totally fine. Other than that, all you'll need is yourself and your yoga mat. So when you're ready, meet me on the mat and let's begin. All right, my friends, let's begin in a seated position at the back of the mat. So come over to your knees, tuck the toes under, and then sit the hips on top of your heels. So right away, we're getting a nice stretch in the soles of the feet, in the toes. And just take a moment to find your center, find your grounding, sitting up nice and tall, relaxing the shoulders down. And you can rest your hands wherever they feel most comfortable. Once you're ready, gently close the eyes. And let's take a big breath in through the nose. And a big breath out through the nose. Continuing to breathe deeply here on your own. Just starting to connect with your body, connect with your breath. Take one more big breath in. Open the mouth, exhale the breath out. Gently blink the eyes open. As you inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring the palms together in front of your heart. Go ahead and interlace your fingers. Reach the palms of your hands forward as you round through the spine. So tucking your chin in towards your chest, feeling a nice stretch in the upper back, in the wrists, the forearms. Good. Now reach the arms up and overhead. Find a tall spine. Take a breath in. Reach over to the left as you breathe out. So coming into a side body stretch, rolling that right shoulder open. Try to keep your shoulders square to the top of the mat. Good. Come back to center. Take a breath in. Reach over to the right as you breathe out. Lengthening through the left side body. Maybe looking up towards the sky if that feels good for your neck. Good. Come back to center. Take a breath in. And release the arms by your side as you breathe out. Walk the hands forward, coming into our tabletop. You can untuck the toes. Place your wrists underneath your shoulders, knees underneath the hips, And we'll take our cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the tailbone, lift the gaze. And exhale, round through the spine, tuck the tailbone, draw the chin to the chest. And again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Exhale, round it through. 2 more times. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, cat. 1 more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Come back to a neutral spine. Extend the left leg behind you. Keep your hips square, core engaged. And then start to circle that left ankle around. So just moving in one direction. And then moving in the opposite direction. Good. Now flex your left foot. Place your left toes down onto the floor. Start to lean your weight back, pressing that left heel closer towards the floor. So feeling a nice stretch in the calf muscles. Take a deep breath in. And a big breath out. Good. Shift your weight forward, shoulders in line with the wrists. Lift your left leg up and then step your left foot over to the left. So we're coming into this tabletop variation with the left leg extended out to the side. You can come onto the heel of the left foot, tuck the right toes underneath and start to rock forward and back. So starting to open up that left inner thigh, also getting a nice stretch in the sole of the right foot. Good. Now sit the hips all the way back and hold it here. Relaxing the forehead down, breathing into that left inner thigh. Next inhale, come back to your tabletop, shoulders in line with the wrists. Step your left foot in between your hands for a low lunge. You can slide that right knee back if that feels more comfortable for you. And then inhale, sweep the arms all the way up and stay for the breath out. Press firmly into that left foot. Slightly tuck the tailbone under, squeeze that right glute to feel a nice stretch in the right hip flexor. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. 1 more inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg, flex the left foot. Place your right hand to the inside of your left leg, left arm to the sky. So we're in this twisted half split position. Think about stacking the shoulders here, pulling that left hip back to keep the hips square. Take a big breath in. Twist deeper as you breathe out. Release the left hand down, bend your left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up for low lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step the left knee back, coming into child's pose. Pressing the hips back towards your heels, relaxing the forehead down. And just take a moment to reset here. You can sway from side to side if that feels good. Just reconnecting with your breath. And we'll meet back in our tabletop and we'll take it to the other side. Extend the right leg behind you, hips stay square, core engaged. And circle that right ankle around, moving in one direction and then moving in the opposite direction. So just warming up that ankle joint. Good. Now flex your right foot. Step the right toes down. Lean your weight back, pressing that right heel down towards the floor. Feeling a nice stretch in that right calf. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Good. Shift your weight forward, shoulders in line with the wrists. Lift the right leg up, stepping the right foot all the way over to the right, coming into our tabletop variation with that right leg extended. Tuck the left toes underneath and rock forward and back. So feeling that nice stretch in the right inner thigh. And then press the hips all the way back and hold it here. Breathing space into that right leg, maybe into the left foot. And then come back to your tabletop. Step the right foot in between your hands, coming into low lunge. You can slide that left knee back a bit. And then inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. Stay for the breath out. Continuing to press down through that right foot. Slightly tuck the tailbone under. Squeeze that left glute to feel a nice stretch in the left hip flexor. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, straighten the right leg, flex the right foot. Place your left hand to the inside of your right leg, right arm to the sky. So finding our half split twist. Think about stacking the shoulders here. Pull the right hip back to keep the hips square. Take a big breath in. Twist deeper as you breathe out. Release the right hand down, bend your right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up for low lunge. Exhale, release the hands down. This time we'll step back to a downward facing dog. So lifting the hips up high. Bring the feet hip width distance apart. Relaxing the crown of your head down. Start to pedal out through the feet here. So bending one knee at a time. Pressing that opposite heel closer towards the floor. You can add some movement into the hips, into the shoulders. So there's no right or wrong here. Just find what feels good for you. Good. Come back to a neutral downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, walk the hands back towards your feet, meeting in a malasana. So take your feet about as wide as your mat. Heels in, toes out. Bend your knees and sink the hips low. Bring the hands through heart center, placing your elbows to the inside of your knees. And just take a moment to notice the positioning of your feet. So this is a great prep pose for Skandasana because we're essentially in this position, except we have one leg extended out to the side. So really notice how our feet are externally rotated. That's going to be helpful for us later in the practice. So take a couple more deep breaths here. You can add a little bit of movement. Shifting from side to side. Just getting a little bit deeper into the hips. And then come back to center. Release your fingertips down. Lift your hips and heel toe your feet so that your feet are hip width distance apart. Inhale to halfway lift. Place your hands to your shins. Find a flat back. And exhale, fold over the legs. And again, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward folds. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk the hands towards the top of the mat. Take a moment to find your center. Find that connection. On your next inhale, lift your heels. And exhale, press the heels back down. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, press them down. Good. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, walk your feet to the top of the mat, meeting in a forward fold. So bring the big toes to touch. Relax the crown of your head down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And fold as you exhale. Come all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up. Take a breath in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Good. Bend your knees. Sweep the arms up, coming into Utkatasana chair pose. So ground down through your heels. Squeeze the inner thighs together as you lift up through the chest. Take a big breath in. Sit low as you breathe out. One more inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to a high plank. Shoulders in line with the wrists, engage through the core. Use your hands to press away from the earth, so slightly rounding out the upper spine. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the top of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold forward, breathe out. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Reach the arms up. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Bend your knees, sweep the arms up. Exhale, airplane the arms. Lift your heels off of the mat. Inhale, chair pose. Reach it up. Exhale, airplane the arms. Lift the heels. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane the arms and lift. Good. Inhale, back to chair. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky for three-legged dog. Exhale, bend your right knee, open and stack the hips. Start to circle that right knee out and around. So just warming up that hip joint. Making this circle as big as you can. Good. Extend the right leg up. Take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward, coming into standing splits. Walk the hands forward, lift the left leg up. Inhale to find length in the spine. And fold as you exhale. Relaxing the crown of your head down. See if you can lift that left leg a little bit higher. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your right knee, step the left foot back. Keep the left hand planted, reach the right arm up, coming into a twist. Squeeze the shoulder blades together as you lift up through the chest, rolling that right shoulder open. Take a big breath in. Exhale, reverse Skandasana. Spin onto the knife edges of the feet, dip the hips, reach that right arm back. So really feeling a nice stretch in the outsides of the hips. Good. Come back to your twist. Take a breath in. Exhale, pivot over to the left for a wide-legged forward fold. Parallel the feet, fold in between the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. As you exhale, start to bend into one knee and then the other. So just shifting from side to side. Again, working into the inner thighs. Good. Come back to center. Take a breath in and fold as you breathe out. Relaxing the crown of your head down. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, find a runner's lunge at the back of the mat, bending into the left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up for high lunge. Exhale, open twist to the left. Right arm reaches forward, left arm back. Come back to center, inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Spin the back heel down, extend the arms to the side. Take a moment to adjust your stance. So taking a little bit of a wider stance, deep bend in that left knee, shoulders are stacked above the hips. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Straighten the left leg, reach the arms up, take a breath in. Back to warrior two as you exhale. 2 more times, inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. 1 more, inhale. And exhale. Good. Place your hands at your hips. Straighten the left leg. We're coming into Skandasana at the top of the mat. So take a moment to adjust your stance, bringing the heels in and the toes out. So similar to our Malasana, except we're taking a wider stance. So the longer your legs are, the wider the stance you'll need. So just take a moment to adjust to your body. And then once you're ready, reach the arms forward. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, start to lean your chest forward as you bend into the right knee. So pay attention to the direction of your knee. Your knee should be tracking in the same direction of your toe. So if it's not, just adjust your foot accordingly. And then once you're ready, lift the left toes up towards the sky. Keep leaning your chest forward as you lower all the way down. Once you make it there, you can place your hands down. You can bring your hands through heart center. So by taking a nice wide stance and keeping this leg externally rotated, we're giving our body more space to come down, and we're not losing our balance and falling backwards. So we're gonna have plenty of time to practice that transition. I just wanted to break it down for you so that as we move and flow, it can be a little bit easier for you. So take 1 more big breath in and a big breath out. Good. We'll come to a runner's lunge at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee, lift your right heel up. Keep the right hand planted, reach the left arm up. Take a big breath in. Exhale, plant the left hand down, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale for your back bend. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Taking it to the other side, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips. Start to circle that left knee out and around, warming up the hip joints. Good. Extend the left leg, take a breath in. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward for standing splits. Walk the hands forward, lift the right leg up. Inhale to find length in the spine. And fold as you exhale. Relaxing the crown of your head down, lifting that right leg up as much as you can. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend your left knee, step the right foot back. Plant the right hand down, reach the left arm up, find your twist. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together, rolling that left shoulder open. Take a deep breath in. Reverse Skandasana as you breathe out. Spin onto the knife edges of the feet. Dip the hips down, reach that left arm back. So feeling a deep stretch in the outsides of the hips. Take one more breath. Good. Come back to your twist. Take a breath in. Exhale, pivot over to the right for your wide-legged forward fold. Parallel the feet and fold in between the legs. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, shift from side to side, bending one knee and then bending the other. So just getting a feel for the weight transfer, starting to work deeper into the hips. Good. Come back to center, take a breath in, and fold as you breathe out. Relaxing the crown of your head down. You can do a little shake and nod of the head. Good. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge at the top of the mat, bend into the right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up for high lunge. Exhale, open twist to the right, left arm forward, right arm back. Come back to center, inhale. Warrior two as you exhale. Ground the left heel down, extend the arms out wide. Take a deep bend in that right knee, stacking the shoulders over your hips. Take a big breath in, big breath out. Straighten the right leg, reach the arms up, inhale. Back to warrior two as you exhale. Two more times, inhale, lift. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Good. Place your hands on your hips. Straighten the right leg, coming into Skandasana on the left side. So go ahead, adjust the position of your feet, heels in, toes out. Take a nice wide stance here. So again, the longer your legs are, the wider the stance you'll need. And then once you're ready, reach the arms forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, lean your chest forward as you bend into the left knee. Pay attention to what your knee is doing. Your hip and your left knee should be tracking in the same direction as your toes. So adjust your foot accordingly if it's not. And then once you're ready, lift the right toes up. Keep leaning your chest forward as you come all the way down. Good. Once you're here, you can place your hands on the floor or you can bring the hands through heart center. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Good. Release the hands. Find your runner's lunge at the top of the mat. Bend into the right knee. Lift your left heel up. Plant the left hand down, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant the right hand down, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Downward facing dog, exhale. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Come back to the body. And we're gonna move through that one more time on each side, picking up the pace a little bit to give you a feel for the transition. So once you're ready, inhale, reach your right leg up for three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot forward, standing splits, lift your left leg up. Inhale to halfway lift. Fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your right knee, step the left foot back. Keep the left hand planted, right arm to the sky. Take a breath in. Reverse Skandasana as you breathe out. Spin on the knife edges of the feet, reach the right arm back. Inhale, come back to your twist. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Turn to face the long edge of the mat. Inhale to halfway lift and fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up for high lunge. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, back to center. Warrior two as you exhale. Straighten the right leg, reach the arms up, inhale. Back to warrior two, exhale. Two more times, inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Place your hands to your hips, straighten the left leg. Turn the heels in, toes out, reach the arms forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, Skandasana at the top of the mat. Bend your right knee, lift your left toes up. Keep leaning your chest forward as you come all the way down. Hands can stay where they are. You can place them down or bring them to the heart center. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge at the back of the mat. Bend your left knee, lift the right heel. Keep the right hand planted. Inhale, left arm to the sky. Exhale, left hand down, step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. Inhale, left leg lifts for three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot forward, standing splits, lift the right leg up. Take a big breath in, find length in the spine, and fold as you exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your left knee, step the right foot back. Keep the right hand planted, left arm to the sky. Take a breath in. Reverse Skandasana as you breathe out. Spin onto the knife edges of the feet, reach the left arm back. Inhale, come back to your twist. Wide-legged forward fold as you exhale. Turn to face the long edge of the mat, fold in between the legs. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, runner's lunge at the top of the mat. Bend your right knee. Inhale, sweep the arms up for high lunge. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, back to center. Warrior two as you exhale. Good. Straighten the right leg, reach up. Take a breath in. Back to warrior two as you exhale. Twice more. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Last time, inhale. And exhale. Place the hands on your hips, straighten the right leg. Heels in, toes out. Reach the arms forward. Take a big breath in. Exhale, Skandasana. Bend into the left knee. Lift the right toes up. Keep leaning your chest forward as you come all the way down. Hands can stay where they are. You can place them on the floor, or hands can come through heart center. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more inhale. Exhale, runner's lunge at the top of the mat. Bend your right knee, lift your left heel. Keep the left hand planted, reach the right arm up. Take a breath in. Exhale, plant the right hand down, step back to plank. Inhale, shift your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Let it go. And just take a couple more deep breaths here. Taking this opportunity to be grateful for where you are in your practice. Skandasana can be a very tricky pose, so you should be really proud of yourself for dedicating this time to advance your practice, to challenge yourself. And just know that wherever you are in your practice is exactly where you need to be. So just be grateful for the journey. Beautiful. On your next inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. Exhale, step to the top of the mat, and we'll meet in a seated position. Once you make it there, you can come all the way down onto your back. Coming into a supine pigeon. So we've done a lot of inner thigh opening. So we're gonna open up the outsides of the hips. So place the soles of your feet down. Cross your left ankle on top of your right thigh. Pull the knees in towards your chest, threading the left arm through the legs and interlacing your fingers around your shin. Keep both feet flexed to protect your knees. If you'd like, you can rock side to side. Just feeling that nice opening in that left glute, the outside of that left hip. Gently come back to center. Place the left foot back down. Take your arms out wide into a T. Keep that left ankle crossed on top of your right thigh and just allow both of your knees to fall over to the left. So coming into a gentle twist. Breathing here. You can look over that right shoulder if that feels good. Gently come back to center, uncross the legs, and we'll switch sides. Cross the right ankle on top of your left thigh, pull the left knee in, reach your right hand through the little hole in your legs, and then interlace your fingers around your shin. Keep both of your feet flexed. Think about pushing that right knee up towards the sky. And again, you can stay here or you can rock side to side. Just noticing how that changes the stretch for you. And then gently come back to center. Lower the left foot down. Take the arms out wide. Take a big breath in. And exhale, find your twist, allowing both knees to come over to the right. Keeping that right ankle crossed over the left thigh. Feeling this nice stretch in the outside of the left hip. Getting some internal hip rotation. And gently come back to center. Hug the knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a little squeeze, drawing your forehead towards your knees. And then we'll release into our final posture, our Shavasana. So extending the legs out wide, allowing the feet to fall open. Arms come alongside the body with the palms face up. And once you feel settled and comfortable, you can close your eyes. Just taking this opportunity to go inwards. Feeling your heart beating in your chest. Feeling the points of contact with your body to the floor. Becoming aware of your natural breath. And just rest here. Allowing every muscle in your body to become heavy and relaxed. Allowing yourself to enjoy these last few moments with yourself. And you're more than welcome to rest here in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, gently wiggle your fingers and your toes. On your next inhale, reach the arms up and overhead. And exhale, roll over to one side, pressing yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Keeping the eyes closed. And just noticing how you feel. Noticing where you feel lighter and more free in your physical body. Noticing the energetic shift, the mental shift. Allowing this feeling to carry you throughout the rest of your day. And when you're ready, bring the palms of your hands together in Anjali Mudra in front of your heart. Take a big breath in through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Taking this opportunity to bow down towards yourself. Expressing gratitude for your wonderful practice, for your body, for carrying you through this practice, and for anything else that comes up for you in this moment. Thank you all so much for joining me in this practice. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future classes. If you have any suggestions or recommendations for future classes, please leave them in the comments down below, and I'd love to make that happen for you. Otherwise, I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. May you stay well and always continue to shine.